From director Hikari comes Rental Family, starring Brendan Fraser. Now, I was not a Brendan Fraser fan when he was in his peak popularity back in the 90s. I didn't think he was that interesting, and I didn't really care for the movies he was in. He is one of these people, like a lot of people from that era, that people younger than me revere. I didn't like them back then, but I really like them now. And that is the case for Brendan Fraser in Rental Family. He is such a seemingly very nice guy, and who he is really comes through in this character. He plays an American actor living in Japan, struggling to make it, lives in a tiny apartment by himself, is not attached romantically to anybody, and is just constantly auditioning. His biggest hit to date, what he is known for, is being a goofy, shiny-teethed American superhero dressed like a tube of toothpaste in a toothpaste commercial. It's just traditionally or stereotypically goofy Japanese commercial. He's known for this, but he wants to do more. He wants to do something good and serious. He finds himself in the employ of this company, which I believe is called Rental Family. And it is a company where people who need someone in their lives to fulfill a role can rent an actor to do that. So if somebody needs a friend, so if somebody is so friendless that they need to hire an actor to pretend to be their friend and play video games, this company will take care of that. If you need fake mourners at a funeral, it's the first time we see how this works is Brendan Fraser is, I'm not going to tell you much about this movie. He is sent to a funeral to be the white mourner, and he realizes the person in the casket isn't dead. The person has thrown their own funeral so that they can be their witness to people saying nice things about them. So eventually the main plot of this, and it goes between, he's doing several roles at once. He's very dubious about this because he feels like he's lying to people, and they say, no, it's acting. His boss is played by Takehiro Hira, who's great, and his sort of co-worker is Mari Yamamoto, and she's great. And the movie is a mix. It's set in Japan. It is a mix of English and Japanese. So if you don't like subtitles, sorry, you're gonna have to read a little bit. But it really is a good mix of the two. So if you are wildly averse to subtitles, you will get a lot of English in this film. If you are Japanese, you'll get a lot of Japanese in this film. Either way. So he is sent to do a couple of things simultaneously that the movie kind of vacillates back and forth between, one of which is an aging actor's daughter. The actor is elderly, and he feels like nobody remembers him, so she hires Brendan Fraser to pretend to be a journalist who's going to do a big article about him in a film journal. And then he is also hired by a single mother who has a daughter she wants to get into a really good school, but she feels that they will not put her daughter into school unless that she is shown to have a good pair of parents and not be the daughter of a single mother. So he is there to pretend to be this long-lost father to this little girl. This little girl has never met her father, but she knows he was an American who left when she was a baby or before she was born. So it is this film that is really about Brendan Fraser coming to know and care about these people that he is essentially lying to, the people for whom he is playing an important role in their lives. They don't know he's not really who he says he is, and what happens when he comes to the point where he has to stop playing that role, and how the guilt he feels of what he's going to do to these people when he's suddenly not in their life anymore. So bring Kleenex. It is a very moving film. It's a very funny film. Brendan Fraser is just incredibly likable in this movie, and it's kind of an art house film, so I don't know how widely theatrically as I speak this is playing, but ultimately everything goes to streaming anyway. So if you're a Brendan Fraser fan, you do not want to miss this, and if you're not, this might be a movie that changes your opinion, like me. Like if you only know him as that guy who was in dumb movies in the 90s, he's doing really good work now. He might have done better movies than I'm aware of in the 90s, but the ones that I saw were just not something that appealed to me at the time. Let's just say that. I thought the first Mummy was fun, but other than that, in theaters, maybe streaming by the time you hear me say this, Rental Family.